We are discussing the protection of the amine. As we discussed earlier, protection means it is the masking of most reactive functional group and doing the reaction in the least reactive group. And after the desired reaction, we can de-protect the most reactive group and doing the analysis in the most reactive group. This is the protection. So today we are discussing the protection of the amine. The reactivity of the amine is mainly due to the unshared pair of the electron which is present in the nitrogen. So as you know that the amines are nucleophilic in nature which has a strong tendency to donate the lone pair of electron which is present in the nitrogen. So the best method of protecting the amine is converting the amine into ammonium salt. So what we are doing is if you consider the primary amine, if you are treating the primary amine with a strong acid HCl, we can convert the amine into ammonium salt. But the disadvantages of this method is that the excess quantity of the strong acid is present in the medium. So we have to neutralize that acid by using ammonia. By using strong base. That is a disadvantage. So next method is the converting the amine to amide by treating with acid chloride or acid anhydride. Or the other method is alkylation. Alkylation is a best method and it is used for the primary and secondary amine. Next, these are the some of the protective group which are commonly used for the protection of the amine, and I also quoted the removal method, deprotection of the group. So first one is the carbobenzyloxy group which is removed by hydrogenolysis, para-methoxybenzyl carboxide and acetyl group, benzyl group, carbamate, tosyl group, para-methoxyphenyl group and their removal. So we can use any one of the protective group for the protection of the amine depending upon the reaction. Depending upon the reaction and target molecule and other functional group which is present in the starting material. Next we are moving into some specific example. So first of all, if you are consider the primary amine and we have to protect the primary amine by using carboxybenzyl group, benzyl chloride. So the first one is the reaction. So this is the carbamate is the protected form of the amine. So next we are moving into specific example. For example, the phenylalanine methyl ester, which consisting of amine as a functional group, so which is treated with benzoyl chloride. So the chlorine in the benzoyl group and amine in the corresponding phenylalanine methyl ester is react together and we will get L-phenylalanine methyl ester. So after the desired reaction we can protect this group by using PD bar carbon in presence of hydrogen. So in the final reaction we can see that the appropriate reaction is occur and we can regenerate the ammonia after the desired reaction. Next, the importance of the amine protection which are commonly used in organic in the peptide synthesis. We can the peptide means we can synthesize dipeptide, tripeptide, polypeptide, etc. So the basic unit of the peptide synthesis is the amino acid. So as you know that the amino acid consisting of the two functional group carboxylic acid and NH2 amine group. So if you are synthesizing a dipeptide, first of all we have to protect the amine group in the amino acid. So first let me move into the specific example. We are considering the glycine. So this is the molecular formula of the glycine. So first of all, glycine consisting of the two functional groups, since it is an amino acid, it is an NH2 and carboxylic part and amine part. So we are protecting the amine part by using PG. So now the active functional group which is present in the amino acid is only carboxylic acid. This carboxylic acid will not react with the other amino acid because that is not in a active form. So we have to convert the carboxylic acid into acid chloride by using SOCl2. So the OH group is replaced by chlorine. Now we are treating this protected amino acid by using another amino acid and base. So we will get a dipeptide here. Okay. Then after the dipeptide synthesis, the reaction is complete. Now we have to remove the other amine group for the next addition of the amino acid. So we are removed PG, so we will get a dipeptide, and then this dipeptide is used for the multiple peptide synthesis. Hope you understood the protection of the amine.